RingGangRadio.com. Take over. Last mission. Final boss mode.
The first
Hold
one.
on. Oh, wait. So what fight was Friday?
Beterbiev versus Marcus Browne.
Oh, okay, we about to talk about that one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that, thankfully ESPN was like, we're not gonna go put all this shit all on one day on Saturday. We need to separate this shit. So, Beterbiev, defending both his belts against Marcus Browne. And, I'm looking forward to this fight because, first of all, I want to see Beterbiev actually try to at least get him, get to the point where he can actually get, I wouldn't say a better fight, but more marquee fights, because Beterbiev, unfortunately, has been inactive too much in his prime for various different reasons, promotional reasons. And unfortunately, COVID kind of killed his push when he got his biggest victory ever, against Vostok and unified a couple of belts or whatever. So he's facing someone who's also notoriously hot and cold. Like, who are we gonna get? The Browne that kind of beat up Badu Jack over 12 rounds, or are we gonna get the Browne that got knocked down 3 times by Pascal, but then gotta be keep it real. Pascal was probably on some shit.
a lot of shit.
Super soldier. Yeah, he's definitely
still don't make up for Browne's bad strategy and defense.
Yeah, that's also true. Yeah. There's
steroids help your damn the attributes. They don't help the skills.
Right. Yeah, and Pascal was knocking him down with one shot, 3 times. Like, shame on you.
Same shot, like.
Yeah, and of course that's Marcus Browne's only loss to date. So I know he had after that one he had like a tune-up or whatever. So he's back in the mix.
Didn't he had another tune-up?
No, I think he's only fought once since
I'm talking about the outside the ring tune-up, nigga.
Oh. Yes, you're absolutely correct. Yeah, Browne. Yeah, dude, that's the reason why I don't really fuck with him, because dude can't stay out of fucking trouble. Like, dude has problems. Like, he's a repeat offender. He's a habitual line stepper when it comes to these women.
Well, how he still get a fight? Rolly don't get a fight, but then and Robert Easter, I don't know what happened to him.
Yeah, it's like
the other shit is like so hit and miss.
Exactly, but then maybe it's because it's not on pay-per-view and it's on ESPN and whatever. So they're trying.
That's still fucking ESPN though. Like
you right though. You absolutely right. But yeah. I mean, truthfully, yeah, this should probably be canceled too, or they, but
it's a better fight than Tag Rolly though.
It is. And the funny thing is with Browne, like Browne is like, he has like 1 minute he looks like he got next, and then another fight he looks like he should be taking L's. Like,
yeah, it's like one day it's like he looked like he could be as good as Chad Dawson was, but then the next minute he looked like great value Chad Dawson.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
which Chad Dawson? the early Chad Dawson or the end of Chad Dawson?
Nah, I'm talking about prime Chad Dawson is still better than, hell, even old Chad Dawson is better than Marcus Browne.
Facts. So it's just to see which one's going to show up, because Marcus Browne, when he puts it together, he could possibly make things difficult for Beterbiev. Because Beterbiev, for all of his attributes, dude is powerful. But he's also chinny. Like, Beterbiev is a chinny fighter. But luckily for him, he's
equally as chinny. What the fuck?
Browne's only been down Pascal's dropped him, and
I feel like he's been hurt a couple of times, whether he's went down or not.
Buzzed a bunch of times, but like, and Pascal could punch, and juice, super soldier Pascal could definitely punch.
Yeah, of course.
So I don't want to get him. I guess you could say the chin level about the same, but both of them could punch, so you never know when it. when you get it like that.
Right.
It's about who takes the punch better.
Right, because I mean, like we've always said about light heavyweights. Light heavyweight has probably the most amount of like legit punches in any division in boxing today. It's still the same thing. Like any light heavyweight at any given day can knock you cold. This is the reason why Canelo. This is why Canelo doesn't fuck around with this division too much. Like he jumping from super middle to cruiser, because cruiser is not what it was. But light heavyweight, you got some fights.
You get your life put out.
Yeah, exactly.
The water cut off.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean,
he tuned up his baby bombs.
Rusty's on. Rusty's on point today, yo.
Yeah.
But yeah. So what are we thinking in terms of Browne and Beterbiev? Pilot, what do you think?
I feel like I want to see what kind of Browne we're gonna get. Like, is Browne just gonna be another scalp to Beterbiev's wall, or is he gonna actually put up a fight? I was kind of high on Browne when he had the fake PBC belt for a while, the 175 belt, until obviously Pascal exposed / juiced him up a little bit. So it'll be interesting. I mean, Beterbiev's not getting any younger. I know he's an older, late 30s, whatever age he is. So it really depends if Marcus Browne actually brings it, like he might be capable of. So I think Beterbiev might stop him. I think Beterbiev will stop him though, probably late, or maybe just win by a unanimous decision, dropping him a couple times.
Wow, Beterbiev winning a unanimous decision.
This ain't going to this. This ain't going to this.
Yeah. Hold on, I'll say Beterbiev in 10.
Yeah, I was like, that's a bold prediction. Jeez.
Yeah, this ain't going the distance. Beterbiev in 7.
Yeah,
Beterbiev in 7. That's my prediction.
If Beterbiev goes the distance with this dude, something went horribly wrong. Either that, or Browne decided to go, ring around the rosy.
Browne boxed horribly good.
Yeah, exactly. I'm saying, LB, what about you, bro?
Oh man, I don't know. I always like this fight when it's announced because I feel like, Beterbiev is vulnerable to like a boxer puncher who moves. And Marcus Browne can do that. It's just he's so hit and miss, so up and down, so ice. So hot and cold, whatever you want to call it, but he has the attributes to make it a fight, and he can pull it off, honestly. But he's gonna have to fight. He's gonna have to be 100% focused and stick to the game plan, and only take the risk that he needs to take at the time. Just keep Beterbiev at the end of his punches and move and pivot out, don't stay on the ropes, don't be in the corner, be first and believe in your punches. So he definitely could do something, but with that said, do I think he's gonna do it? No, but if he upset Beterbiev, I wouldn't be shocked, I wouldn't be surprised though. That's how I see this fight, but
I believe, same here, bro.
But I definitely can't pick him to do it. But we seen stranger shit happen. Because honestly, it would be if this was the upset, like it might be the biggest upset of the year because how dangerous Beterbiev is.
Extremely.
Whereas, Teofimo's dangerous, Mikey Garcia dangerous, but like Beterbiev is he's like a different type of danger.
Yeah, people don't even like sparring him.
He's like a sledgehammer to the back of the neck, dangerous.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody else is like a bat to the shoulder or something.
Right, and as me, I had the privilege of being in the house for Beterbiev, Bostic, and being up close. Dude's punches are something else. It's just you saw. Just the first one was just the sound of the punches, and then afterwards seeing the after effect of seeing Bostic all fucked up in the back, had to go to the hospital because he got a mean concussion, fucking with him for 10 rounds like that. Yeah, but Beterbiev's power is scary, but he's chinny.
Beterbiev the type of guy where you can't block his punches. You have to parry, deflect, roll. You can't let him touch you at all.
Yeah.
Because the minute he does that, he starts to chip at your health meter. Like, he wears you down.
Right.
And Canelo's in a way the same way where you can't. These guys, like, they punch too sharp and hard for you to just let them kind of wail at you. If you think you're gonna Mickey Ward your high guard your ass through a fight, nah.
Yeah, no. I mean, Bostic tried to do that, and Bostic just got ate up by doing it.
And Bostic could punch and move, so you know, looking at everything, like Beterbiev, I think might get him out like in 5 rounds.
Yeah, honestly, that's what I was thinking too, man. I was thinking that
he'll get rocked or maybe even dropped within those 5 rounds, though.
Yeah.
It'd be like a Wilder, Gerald Washington type of fight.
And I can see that too, because one thing about Beterbiev, man, like, you can drop Beterbiev, but if you let him off the hook, you won't hurt him again. You will not hurt him again. He will come after you, and he will destroy you. You know,
yeah,
so
like we've seen people make him pay once, but we never seen somebody like make him pay again and again. Like,
right.
That seems like it's almost impossible to do. Like, he's like Bishop from X-Men. Like, he absorbed like your best attack. Like, you'll knock him down once, and you're like, okay, yeah, nigga, and he's like, okay, I absorbed that shit though. Now what? Then he starts whooping your ass, and you're like, the fuck?
Yeah. You let him off. You let Beterbiev off the hook, and your ass is grass. Like, you better have a different strategy or something.
You gotta pull out another, you pull out that Game Pro magazine and go to the cheat codes in the back. Gotta have another special attack.
Oh man,
that first one, he's SNK boss syndrome.
Seriously, and that's what makes his career all the tragic. Like, he's only had 16 fights. He's 36 years old, man. Like a lot of his prime performances were wasted because of unfortunate inactivity. And I mean, one day it's gonna. One day his abilities will probably fade. But he is relatively fresh though. He only has 16 fights. But hey, he's the man at his division. He has 2 belts and everything. Like, he's the man to be that light heavyweight right now. But yeah, Browne might make it hot for him. But yeah, I see Browne will get taken apart by 5-2, man. So we got 5, 5, 10, and P. What was your prediction?
7.
7, yeah, God number, yeah. So yeah, but hopefully at least it'll be an entertaining fight. Like, I can't see I can't see it not being entertaining because
what is his ESPN Friday, right?
Yeah, ESPN Friday night.
What time?
What is it? It's probably 7. I think it's probably 8 or 9.
It's in the UK?
No, it's in Canada.
Oh, Canada. Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's in Canada, so it's on American time enough. In Montreal, my
is there
favorite.
anything noteworthy on the undercard that you can see, Pat, or no?
No, not really. Unfortunately, because one thing I know about Canadian cards is they have a lot of Canadian talent on them, but neither of them are. It's not one of those.
Oh.
Yeah. But the televised part of it, I'm not sure how many there are going to be. That's but hey, at least Beterbiev and Browne. At least I can sit through that for Beterbiev and Browne, so it's all good for me. It's the only one. It's the only card on Friday anyway. So.
Right.
But now I think there's only